to win an election. First, let me say thank you for this vast crowd. In spite of what our Republican opponents say, it appears that I am not the only person who's even more enthusiastic about electing President Obama today than I was 4 years ago. You are too. I want to thank my great friend, Mayor Michael Nutter, for being a terrific mayor. Thank you, Governor Rendell, for 20 years of friendship. 20 years ago, we went to a neighborhood basketball program in Philadelphia when he was a prosecutor to look at what I think government's all about. Something that would keep kids out of trouble and give them something to say yes to, not just something to say no to. I think Congressman Bob Brady and Congressman Chaka Fattah and Representative Allison Schwartz, all of them do a great job for you. Thank you, Jonathan Seidel, the vice chair of the party here. Look, folks, people ask me all the time, why'd you work so hard in this election? And I say, because what I have been fighting for, the America I have been fighting for, since I was a boy, is on the line. And the future of America in the 21st century is on the line. Battles I thought we had won 20 years ago, they're refighting. Even after all the evidence in the wide world you need, the trickle-down economics doesn't work. It just keeps failing. They want to do it all over again. Battles that we fought 30 years ago, even 40 years ago, are on the line. And I want you to listen, because there are still people you can reach between now and tomorrow when the polls close. And every person we need in Pennsylvania, every last solitary person. You know, Hillary and I live in a little town. North of New York. A bunch of our neighbors don't have their electricity back. In Rockaway and Queens, on Staten Island, on Long Island, there will be huge numbers of your fellow citizens who feel just like you do. And they may not even be able to get to the polls tomorrow. Down in Florida, you've probably already seen it, where Governor Scott cut back advance voting. There were people waiting 6 and 7 hours to vote in the advance voting. They're hoping that those folks will go home. Do not go home until you have voted for President Obama. I'm for Barack Obama because he is the best candidate to restore the middle class, to create jobs, to lift incomes, to give poor people an honorable way out of poverty again for the first time in more than 10 years. Because he's got the best plan to create a 21st century economy and to educate and empower people to take part in it, not just college students, but middle-aged, non-college educated people who feel left out and left behind, who will be able to go to community colleges, be able to go into training programs, be able to have their piece of the American dream back. That's why I'm for Barack Obama because of the way he handled Hurricane Sandy. He left the campaign